In this video, we would like to show you the operating modes of the Roco camera locomotive and how they are set. In the first section of the video, we will demonstrate the host mode, and in the following segment, we will explain the functions of the client mode. Finally, the locomotive will then be reset to factory defaults. Okay, let's start with the host mode, in which the locomotive also is delivered. In this mode, you can connect directly to the locomotive with a Wi-Fi enabled terminal device. The video data is sent from the loco directly to the terminal device. The locomotive is controlled through its digital central station, just as any other digital loco is as well. We place the locomotive on the track, and then, within 15 seconds, the machine is ready to start. And keep the password label in a safe place. Before connecting to the camera locomotive, we download the desired driver's cab. To do this, we must be connected to the internet. Now we are connecting with the camera locomotive, and therefore we switch to the Wi-Fi settings. This process can slightly vary depending on the type and the operating system, but it remains basically the same. Then you connect to the wireless network, which can be found on the password label under SSID. Now enter the corresponding password. Switch back to the Roco app and go directly into the Locomotive library. Here you can select the matching driver's cab for your loco and also load the default settings. At that point, activate the video locomotive function. Now is when you can test the video image. And presto, it works! If we now switch to the play screen, we can harvest the fruits of our labor by tapping on the camera icon. If you then enter the driver's cab, you can even customize the image there. In host mode, driving with the app is not possible. We come to the client mode. In this mode, controlling the locomotive and viewing the live video image is possible simultaneously, since the locomotive connects to the Z21 router and then sends the video images via router to your tablet or smartphone. The control commands are in turn transmitted through the router to the Z21. The Z21 then sends the commands through the rails directly to the locomotive. First of all, you need to make sure that you are connected to your Z21 network. Then you place the camera locomotive on the track, since it is programmed with the Program on Main commands. There's more to find in the Roco app if you enter into the Locomotive library. There we start to configure the video locomotive into client mode. Here you are first prompted to type in the SSID, meaning the name of your network, Z21. This starts with the letters Z21 and is followed by the last 4 digits of the serial number. At this point, you must enter the password of the router also. Finally, please recheck all values entered. After the programming process, you need to wait at least 30 seconds before the locomotive has accepted the new settings and can connect to the router Z21. For a quick review, tap Start Video and the video image is displayed. In the play screen now, the video image can be displayed, while at the same time, the locomotive and the entire track layout are controlled from the app as usual. The same applies to the driver's cab. Here you can control the locomotive with live image as well. If you need to undo any of the entered datas or if an error occurred during programming, you can reset the loco to the factory default state at any time. For this purpose, the camera locomotive must be placed on the programming track. After the re-railing of the locomotive, please wait 15 seconds until the locomotive is ready for operation. First, you have to program the CV394 with the value 12. Second, you have to program the CV8 with the value 97. During the reset process and while programming, a high current consumption cannot be avoided. In most cases, this results in an error message on the programming track, and yet the reset is done. The reset is successfully completed if you can find the camera locomotive network in your wireless networks list again. Have fun with the Roco camera locomotive.